yet to actually pull the trigger and buy. And I'm guessing that's because there's a shipping and handling cost associated with actually getting this to you. Now, it also might be because you've bought like a free plus shipping offer before and the book arrived.
Is Have you used yourself for?
I didn't even know using this up for anything. Not up for me. That 2 gig for 2 days.
Okay.
I didn't use myself for anything serious like that. It was just it was just for reels, for just little reels and just some news online. No one knows that don't suffer. Are you going to do it? When are you going to do it?
Later.
Later when?
Later today.
You can't do it now.
You need to go and read now.
Huh?
You need to go and read now.
I need to go and read. What I want to read is on my phone. And I need it to check my email and do other things.
No, you don't say you check email since.
You need me to do it now. I want you to check my
I'm busy right now. So you gotta take it easy.
But please let me to do it very soon.
Oh shit.
We are shake your ass. Shake it very well.
Nigga. Ah. Yeah, so these are the slides, and you got to see the slides now. So this is digital creators can now sell their work for thousands of dollars. 0.8 ETH, 3.150, 2,520, 1 ETH, 3 on and on like that. Okay, so there's someone you know in the space who isn't as good as you are, but that's making more money than you, that simply know something that you do not know. As a creator, your work is only as expensive as the highest bidder is willing to pay for it. Okay, and then people don't necessarily buy the best art; they just buy what's available, what's the most resonates with them. Okay, so your job as a creator, as a designer, as a photographer is to find who is this ideal buyer, who is this ideal person on the other side who is gonna be connected to my art and is gonna have enough money to pay for what I am offering it for. That's exactly what you do. So how do you make this happen? Okay, before that we just go over what tokens look like. So this is what's an NFT. An NFT is a, a non-fungible token, as you all know. So what's fungible? Fungible is the characteristic of an item to be interchangeable with another. So when you have $200 notes, you can exchange one for the other. You can easily exchange. If you have um, two tennis balls, for example, the same size, the same brand made, it's easily interchangeable. That's how easy fungibility is. So fungibility is the ability of an item to be easily exchanged with another identical. Okay, so two identical twins, we could say they are almost totally fungible. So that's fungibility for you. So what you have next is non-fungible. So non-fungible is simply the opposite of that, which means that you cannot directly exchange this together. Okay, so if you have two people who to have two fingerprints. They are non-fungible. Fingerprints are non-fungible. That's what you see here. No two people on earth have the same fingerprint. That's simple explanation for non-fungibility. So tokens now. Tokens are on-chain digital assets used to represent physical off-chain assets. So they are on-chain representations of off-chain properties. So you have from stocks, units of ownership of a company or an idea or a project, to art, to real estate, whatever they are, tokens can serve as ownership, point to ownership of a particular item. So what makes tokens more valuable is that they can be verified on the blockchain, which means that the blockchain technology makes them really, really game changing, right? No token can just be manufactured if it's not verifiable on the blockchain. Okay, so what's the blockchain now? Blockchain is simply a system through which data is stored on ledger, a distributed system where data is stored on a ledger. Okay, in files known as blocks. So blocks are like files where data is stored. Blockchain just works on consensus technology, which means that if all the participants or if the majority participants in a network say that um, water is wet, right? That makes that statement right. So it requires that the majority of the participants in a network agree that water is wet before that is then confirmed and written to the blockchain. Okay, so blockchain works through cryptography, which is a system, a mathematical system of authentication. All right, just calculations on and on like that. So blockchain just makes it easy for us to verify data, to store data, to confirm that what one person is saying is right, and then blockchain makes it possible. It removes the idea of having to have an intermediary between any two parties. Okay, so we've had several forms of of value exchange systems. So we had um, people standing as escrows before, and then we had hedge funds, we had banks, insurance companies in between, just to ensure that the person on the other side and the buyer and the seller have trust in each other to do business. So blockchain is solving that very existential problem, that how can we get two different people who do not know each other to trust each other and to transact on a network. That's exactly the problem blockchain is seeking to solve here. So um, one buyer, a seller, blockchain simply serves as the security which the buyer and the seller can do trade. Okay, how does blockchain make it easy for us here? Remember, so the topic here is NFTs, which are non-fungible tokens. How can you buy? How can you trade? So for non-fungible tokens now, tokens, I've explained tokens, I've explained non-fungible, and then NFT. So the blockchain technology is what makes NFTs possible. So NFTs are unique digital assets stored on blockchain through smart contracts. So smart contracts are set of rules written to the blockchain to define how transactions would go. Okay, to define the rules, to define how transactions will go on that particular chain. That's exactly what smart contracts are. Smart contracts are programs on the blockchain. That's exactly what they are. So just as we have softwares off chain, smart contracts are off chain. There are rules to dictate how value be exchanged between two or more parties in a blockchain network. All right. So NFTs are unique digital assets stored on the blockchain through smart contracts. Okay, here you see non-fungible, and you see the fingerprint, which shows that no two fingerprints are normal. What can I sell as an NFT? What can I sell as an NFT? You have digital art, you have graphic designs, people sell designs, you have photographs, real estate, music, historical records. So you could upload the digital arts to marketplace and sell. You can upload designs and sell. So far there's a buyer and there's a seller. All right. So for music, you have platforms like Audios. We have other platforms also that you can use to sell music NFT. Okay. So anything you could issue a certificate for. So recently there's been some educational institutions saying that they want to um, upload they want to issue certificates of the students as NFTs. So that means that when the students are done with school, what they need to do straight is to get access, mint their certificates on the blockchain, which makes it verifiable, which makes it immutable, which also makes it safe and makes it last longer. Okay, why should you sell your art, your work? Why should you sell it on the blockchain? The first thing is the opportunity to earn in cryptocurrency and dollars. Okay, so it's no news that cryptocurrency is already taking the global stage, taking the front seat in the global stage. All right, so we have had companies like Facebook, companies like Twitter, companies like Microsoft, and even countries like the Nigerian CBN, like the Ghanaian CBN, the US SEC. All these countries are also looking into how they can leverage on cryptocurrency. So for sure, cryptocurrency has come to stay and is going nowhere. All right, and even CNBC, Forbes have described cryptocurrency as the best asset, financial asset of the decade, over crude oil, over gold, over um, whatever it is, silver, diamond, all these assets. No one has performed as much as cryptocurrencies in the last decade. All right, so why should you sell assets? Access to wealthy buyers, access to wealthy buyers who can pay the most value for your work, opportunity to meet and connect with supporters worldwide and earn royalties for a lifetime whenever your art is resold. Okay, wouldn't you love to earn if your art is sold for $2,000, for example, and you have a 5% royalty on that? That simply means that you are going to earn $100 on that sale, whether you know about that sale or not. Isn't that interesting? Okay, just 5% of $200. Imagine you have a large collection, and a piece of art is sold every week for $2,000 or more, and your royalty percentage is just 5%. That means you have $100 coming in every week, whether you choose to do anything or not. Isn't that interesting, guys? Isn't that interesting? Okay. So what do I need to get started? You need to have a basic background in crypto. You need to know what crypto stands for, how it works, what do you need, what are the basic type of crypto, and I have tried to explain how crypto and blockchain works at the early stage of this session. Okay, so you also need a non-custodial wallet. Earlier, I sent you a link showing showing what a non-custodial wallet is and how you can connect one. I shared with you MetaMask. So MetaMask is like the most popular non-custodial wallet. You should definitely look into it. So you need to have a MetaMask wallet. You need to know how to fund it and get ready. Okay, you also need crypto for gas. You need crypto, whatever the wallet is. If you're using MetaMask, you need Ethereum. Okay, you need Ethereum for gas. If you need to pay for gas fee is for like transaction fees in bank transfers. It's just like transaction fees for gas transfers. It's the money charged to be able to do transactions on the blockchain. Okay, then you upload your art on the right high traffic platforms, then connect to the right NFT communities, which gives you access to have your art sold, and then you sell out in profits. Okay, so in just a moment now, I'm gonna turn on my browser and open OpenSea.io. OpenSea is one of the major OpenSea.io. Right. Next thing you do straight is connect your wallet. allow OpenSea connect. Sabino's Warriors. Okay. Warriors of Sabinos. Okay. So for 0.05 ETH. Okay, so you could choose how long you want to sell it for. It's better you put it for like a month. Okay, you could always change this. Okay, complete listing. Here Here is it. Needs to authenticate this transaction, so it gives me signature request and I sign it. Once that's done, then it's uploaded to the blockchain where I can sell it.